What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Bonnie coming back at y'all with another YouTube video. So, in today's video, man, let's get straight into it, man. How to save money without a high-paying job. Now, this isn't to say that you don't have a job that's I say a high-paying job, is anything less than $25 an hour. If you're not making 25, and even 25 is not high-paying, I know some of y'all type it away, 25, nothing, 25, not 25. If you're making under 25, this is how you save. And, this is anywhere from 5,000 to 10,000. That's the range. I'm not gonna say it's easy to save, but one thing I do want to say, once you get that first 1,000, it's gonna be easier to save that second 1,000, and then so on and so forth. I feel like, it took me a while to get my first, $1,000, $2,000, and then before I knew it, I was at 5K, and then before I knew it, I was at 10K. And, this is all 9 to 5 money. 9 to 5, man. 9 to 5 money. 9 to 5 money. We got the accounts, Fidelity account, high yield savings. You don't got that, you're missing out. So yeah, just make sure, I just want to start off by saying, pay yourself first, man. Pay yourself first. As soon as you get paid, move a small amount into that savings account. Even if it's the Fidelity account, even if it's just, having money in hand. I ain't gonna lie. That's one way that I really save money, like easily, like just having the money in my hand. I can't, if I don't take this anywhere, it can't be spent. So I literally take, this goes nowhere. This goes nowhere. This cash in hand goes nowhere. Every dollar that I spend is coming from my bank account because we're just gonna keep adding to the stack every single week and letting it stack up, man. So that's another thing that you can do, man. Just keep adding to the savings, man. Even if it's $10, $25, if you can do it, do it. Track every dollar. If you're not tracking your money, what are you doing? How are you ever going to be rich? How are you ever going to save money if all you do is spend? If all you do is spend, you don't know where this amount's coming from. You don't know how much you're getting paid. You don't know what's going on. You're just in a loop. For 1 month, write down every single purchase. You'll quickly notice where your money is disappearing and what you can cut back on. And this goes into the next thing. Stop the lifestyle inflation. If you see a shirt that you like and it's out of your price range, you cannot get the shirt. Yes, you cannot get the shirt. If you see a $100 shirt, no. We wear black tees, we wear white tees. Those are $10. That's it. That's it. You might have your pair of Jordans. Me personally, I love my Crocs, man. Crocs, $60 easy, man. That's nothing. Over a $300 pair of shoes, I'm gonna take the Crocs every time. That's just me though. When you get a raise or a bonus, don't immediately upgrade your lifestyle. You don't need the biggest apartment. You don't need the biggest house. You don't need a new car. Stick with what you have been doing and watch your money stack up, man. Watch your money stack up. Like, you get a raise at work, but you keep living how you've been living, your money's gonna stack up so fast. And it's gonna, like that. Like, you let it stack up for a year, man, you really gonna look at your bank account and be like, dang, this is a lot of money. Keep living that same way and save the difference. You feel me? This also ties in to cook more, eat out less, man. If you could, man, I'd say get you some chicken and rice, some noodles, and you'll be straight, man. You could live off of chicken and rice and noodles, man. Chicken and rice and noodles, man. Get you some ground beef, maybe some ground turkey, something of those lengths that you can make easily. You can meal prep for the week, and then you don't have to worry about going out to eat. Preparing meals at home can save hundreds of dollars a month. Not just $10, $20. We're not talking about little Starbucks drinks. We're talking about hundreds of dollars because you're not spending all that on fast food. You feel me? Each month compared to ordering takeout or eating at other restaurants, you're gonna be in that mindset where, all right, yeah, I can do this. I can make this meal, and you're gonna find other meals to make because you're not gonna want to eat the same thing, but you're gonna find other meals that you can make that's within your budget, and you're not eating out. You feel me? Cancel those unused subscriptions. If you're not using a subscription, even if you are, but you only use it for one show or something, go see if you can find a pirating or something like that. One of those websites where you can just get on there and get it for free, because it's out there. You just have to find it. You just have to find it. You don't need Netflix. You don't need none of that. You don't need anything to watch TV. But even like me, I had this app called Albert. I was paying monthly on that, $20 a month, and it was budgeting my money. Now I say one thing about that app that helped me is I knew how to budget. Like, I didn't know how to budget before I got that app. I got that app and then I deleted the app after I, learned how to budget for myself. And that's all it took. So use stuff to your advantage, man. If you're not going to the gym, cancel that gym membership, man. And then whenever you're ready to get back in the gym, then you reopen it. But make sure you go to the gym. But if you're not going, cancel it. Streaming services, if there's one that if you've been on Netflix, using Netflix for the past, 6 months, and you got Hulu, why you got Hulu? You use Netflix. Just use Netflix. And then apps like Rocket Money, that's a budgeting app. Just all those different types of apps. I got Trading View. If you know, you know. Yeah, just make sure you just cut out the subscriptions. You don't need the extra $15 charge, especially when you're making, $20 an hour. Like, that's 45 minutes of work that you're just paying that you don't even watch. You feel me? Use the 24-hour rule. Before buying something, we all know. Before buying something that we truly don't need, think about it. Sit on it. Ponder on it. 24 hours. Give yourself a 24-hour time window. And you're going to see, man, I don't really want that. I don't even really need that. You won't want that after 24 hours. I promise you. You let your mind sit on it. You look at your funds. You're like, nah, I don't really want that. Buy used if possible. I say mainly like tools and cars and stuff like that. If you can, the big expenses, if you can get them for cheap, like just do that. Increase your income. The only way that you can increase your income, if you want to stay at your job, is to get a side hustle. And there's a lot of side hustles out here. The main one being like, Uber, DoorDash, those type of apps. You can maneuver around those apps and they can be more sufficient. But if you want to go into a niche, get into a niche. Pressure washing, cleaning, detailing cars, junk removal, stuff like that. Man, like, those things require money. But, DoorDash, you can just sign up for free. So that's why I say that's a good side hustle just to start out with. Build an emergency fund. Start with just $500. $500 that you can't touch, you can't spend, once you make that $500, you can never touch that $500. It's an emergency. It's for an emergency. And then work your way up to 3 to 6 months of expenses. And then this helps you avoid relying on credit cards and, other things when unexpected costs come up. You will just have it. And then once you pay for what you need to pay for with that emergency fund, your next check, you're putting the emergency fund back to where it was. So, don't take the emergency fund for granted, man. Just leave that money alone. And then make saving automatic. Make an automatic savings account, Set up an automatic transfer to a savings account every day, every payday. You won't miss money because you will never see it. You will never see the money. How are you going to miss money that you never see? You could probably go look at that savings account number, but how are you going to miss the money that you never see? And your savings will grow consistently without requiring willpower. Saving money isn't about how much you make. It's about how consistent you can manage what you have. Small habits repeated every week can lead to thousands of dollars saved over time. And literally, if you make $1,000 a week and you're saving half of that every single week, what do you think is going to happen? You make $1,000 a week for 4 weeks. You save $500 every single week. And try your best to live off of $2,000. And now you got $2,000 that you live off of, $2,000 that you got saved. Do that every month for a year. Tell me how much you got. Do that every month for 2 years. Tell me how much you got. Yeah, it adds up. It adds up real fast. Start with one of those 1 or 2 strategies, stay consistent, and let your progress compound. That's the only thing about this, man. You can compound your interest. If you invest or anything, I'm telling you, keep doing it. And I'm a found believer. Like, it's crazy investing, because it's like, dang, losing money, winning money, losing money, or losing money, gaining money, losing money, gaining money. It's crazy. It's a crazy thing. But we believe in compound interest. It's been shown time and time again. You invest, you put stuff, into your investment account. Over time, you will be profitable. So just think about the long run when you are investing. But that's really all my takeaways for this video, man. This, how to save money without a high paying job. And like I said, $25 or less. Like, if you make above $25, you can save just as well with these steps. But this is for non-high paying jobs. So, man, like I said, let's go through the list again, man. Pay yourself first. Track every dollar. Stop the lifestyle inflation. Cook more, eat out less. Cancel those unused subscriptions. Use the 24-hour rule. We all know the 24-hour rule. Buy used if possible. When it's possible to buy used. Increase your income, side hustles. If you can go out and get another job, a higher paying job, do it. I say do it. Even if you don't like the job, it's going to be better for you in the long run. Because we all like to do what we want to do. That's why you clicked on the video. Build an emergency fund, and then make saving automatic. Those are the 10 things that you really need to worry about when it comes to building wealth over time. So that's it for the video, man. I really want to thank y'all for all the love and support. Like, it's really amazed me how much I really can get on here and just yap and y'all listen to me. But I do appreciate it. But make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Peace.